Hello, my loves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. We're back. We're back, and today we're doing a haul because I spent more money than I didn't have. I spent, much to my husband's displeasure. Juvia's place had a 40% off sale, and it was 40% off all of their palettes. So, explain to me how I was supposed to say no to that, because I couldn't. I couldn't say no, so I ended up spending way too much money. But I'm happy about it, guys. Like, makeup makes me happy, and my husband likes to make me happy, so it's a win-win for everybody. I got quite a few palettes, so we're gonna go through what I bought. We're gonna go through my entire Juvia's Place collection. It's not a ton. It's a good amount though. And then I also bought a couple of palettes from Ulta. Ulta had a sale. LA Girl was on sale. So I bought a couple of their big pro palettes. So I'm excited about that as well. They did come smashed, so I'm waiting on the replacements. But I can go ahead and show you the damaged ones until the new ones get here. We're going to start with Juvia's Place. I have almost the entire collection of the 6-pan palettes. I love them so much. I know they're monochromatic, but I feel like they're so easy. They're easy to use. They're really beautiful. They're easy to store. There's some of my favorite palettes to just like grab and go. Like even to travel with, like you can color coordinate. They're just, and the formula and the pigmentation, they are just so fantastic. Now, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to blabber about every single palette and be like, and give you its life story. I'm probably going to swatch a lot. But I'm just going to sit here and go through the palettes one by one. Try to be quick about it because my haul videos usually tend to be quite long. I love my makeup, guys. So the first one is the Juvia's Place, the Blushed Rose palette. Now, I've had my eye on this palette since it came out. There was the Blushed Rose, and then I think there was the bronzed, the bronzed rustic. So these both came out at the same time. I have had my eye on them since they came out, and they finally went on sale at a price that I was like okay with, so I went ahead and jumped on it. This is what they come in. This is what the unicarton looks like, and this is what the actual palette looks like. Really, really gorgeous, beautiful, like dusty rose color. So pretty. You open it up, and of course there's 6 shades in here. So beautiful. I love the muted pink tones in here. Now, I am going to compare this to the Sweet Pinks by Juvia's because I have this palette as well. I just kind of wanted to compare them because they're both pink palettes, but they're very, very different. So this is the Blushed Rose. Really, really beautiful, kind of like dusty rose shades. What I love about this palette is that it's mostly mattes. A lot of the Juvia's Place 6-pan palettes are shimmer heavy because their shimmers are just incredible. But if you have been watching my channel at all for any length of time, you know that I like to build with mattes and then accentuate with shimmers. This one really, really caught my eye. It's really, really beautiful. This kind of like peachy, bronzy, pink color just, is to die for. I really wanted to show you guys this one. Look at the swatch. First of all, it's so insane. These go on the eye just like that. So gorgeous. I just can't get over it. This is going to be a beautiful everyday kind of palette. I also think that these kind of muted dusty colors are going to be perfect for fall. So beautiful. But this is the Sweet Pinks palette. Now, this is absolutely insane. This is just a beautiful, very bright, pink palette. But I did want to compare the two. Just in case you thought they might be similar, they are not. They are not similar at all. This is super bright, very saturated, like almost neon pinks, whereas this is very muted, very dusty, almost mauve-y in a way. Really, really gorgeous. Both absolutely beautiful palettes, but they both stand on their own in a very, very beautiful way. This shimmer right here, though, I have to swatch it. I have to because I can't help myself. Just, does that not make you happy? Because I swear it makes my tummy tingle. Makes me so happy. So this was the Sweet Pinks. Beautiful palette. I love the packaging too. And then this was the Blushed Rose. Both absolutely stunning palettes. I cannot wait to dive into this one. Next, we have the Bronzed Rustic palette. This is what the unicarton looks like. Really beautiful. Fairly simplistic packaging. And then packaging looks very much the same. You open it up and then, oh, this one is just, this one is me all day, every day. Really beautiful bronze, orange, just warm toned goodness. I cannot wait. I feel like this palette is also perfect for fall. You've got these really, really beautiful warm tones, and then you've got these beautiful metallics. So gorgeous. This palette definitely stands on its own. 6-pan palettes are so perfect. I feel like everything is kind of laid out for you. I do want to swatch this very, very bright orange. It's kind of like a very bright, kind of burnt orange. But the color saturation is just insane. Do you see that? How does that not make you just want to like smile? And then I also wanted to swatch this really beautiful kind of like deep, like rosy bronze almost. Oh, so beautiful. That's more of a copper. That is so gorgeous. I think I got these palettes for $7 or $8 a piece. So totally worth it. I love it so much. Really, really beautiful. The next one I got is the Violets. This is what the unicarton looks like. Open her up again. Packaging looks exactly the same. And then these are just really beautiful deep violet colors. So pretty. Again, this one is a bit shimmer heavy, whereas mostly they come with 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. This one has 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. I'm okay with that. I have quite a few purples in my collection, but I really wanted to have this. I just thought that these shades of purple were just so pretty and kind of unique. I don't quite have shades just like this in my collection, but I really, really loved this one. It's almost a duochrome. It's almost got kind of like a shift to it. It's really, really beautiful. It's kind of like a mauvey purple color. Really, really beautiful. I love the shift. It's almost got that mauvey, but it almost has like a gold shift to it. Really, really gorgeous. And then of course you've got this beautiful like lavender kind of lilac shimmer that's almost got like a silver shift to it. So gorgeous. That is the Violets. And then I also ordered the taupes. Now I have heard so many good things about this palette. I am a warm tone girl. I love my warm tones. I feel like they flatter my eyes and my coloring the most. But the reason that I got this palette was because I don't have any cool tone palettes. Like I said, everything I have, I'm a warm toned girl. So everything I have is warm toned. And I've heard so many good things from so many different people, both in real life and on YouTube about this palette. So I had to jump on it. When I saw that it was on sale. I do think that the tones in here are just stunning. I love the packaging. I love how cute and tiny they are. And then you open it up and then you have these really beautiful like taupey, it's a taupe palette, but just these really beautiful like cool tone. I don't have anything else like this in my collection, and I'm so happy that I finally got it. It was sold out for forever, and then it came back in stock right before they went on sale. Sorry, I have to fix my lip gloss. It's trying to migrate on me. But it came back into stock right before the sale went up. So I jumped on it. So happy. So happy about it. Again, you've got 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. Really beautiful mix of colors. You've got a really nice mix in here. So you've got a light tone, a mid tone, and then a deeper tone. So you've got like lid crease transition, and then you've got these really beautiful shimmers to kind of fill out the lid if that's what you'd like to do. I love these 6-pan palettes because I feel like the work is basically done for you. That's gorgeous. Like, you guys know that color is really what excites me, but it seems like the older I get and the more into makeup I get, the more I can appreciate a really beautiful neutral. So I'm excited to start experimenting with these a bit more. They're really beautiful. I've never, like I said, I've never really played with anything like this, so I'm very, very excited to see what I can do. The next one I have of the 6-pan palettes, and that will be all of the 6-pan palettes I own, is the berries. Now, this is probably my favorite. Other than the sweet pinks, this is probably, I even might like this more than the sweet pinks. I just love the beautiful, rich, deep tones in here. So, so gorgeous. My absolute favorite shade is this one right here, and then my favorite shimmer is this one. They're so, so pretty. Again, I like this one because it's matte heavy. You've got 4 mattes and 2 shimmers. Beautiful, just beautiful, so easy to work with. I do want to swatch these two for you just because they're so, so gorgeous. This is this really beautiful, like, bright berry. They're so pigmented, they're so fully saturated, and then the shimmer is just, oh, it almost has like a shift to it, because it's this really beautiful, like, berry wine color, and then it's almost got like a bronze shift to it. So, so gorgeous. My camera is not going to do it justice, but I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. So all in all, I have 6 of the 6-pan, ooh, I don't like that. So I have 6 of the small palettes by Juvia's Place. I'm hoping that they will have another sale come Christmas time so I can pick up the rest of them. If not, I'm very happy with the ones that I do have. Beautiful, beautiful palettes, totally worth having in any collection. The next ones that I want to talk about are... So I also ordered this one. This is the Nomad. Now, I know everybody knows about this one. This is one of their best sellers. And again, it's a really beautiful neutral palette. This is what the unicarton looks like. Really beautiful. I actually really love the visual of this unicarton. I think it's so, so beautiful. And I'm actually very happy that the actual palette looks just like the unicarton. Really, really gorgeous. I love, like, the holographic kind of like swirl in the background. I'm not sure what that is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And then you have this beautiful African queen on the front who looks just so regal and like elegant. Just love it so much. You open the palette and you have, again, very, very cool toned, perfect for fall. You've got mustards, you've got very dark greens, you've got shimmers, you've got mattes. I feel like this is fall in a palette. It is a fall lover's dream, 100%. I am a sucker for a dark green, like a hunter green and mustard combo. So, so beautiful. I also love that you've got this really beautiful transition color. I love the depth in this palette. You've got really light shades and it goes all the way to really dark. I just feel like you could do a ton with this palette, and there's really kind of no limits. Again, it is matte heavy, which makes my little heart sing. It's going to be so easy to work with. I'm super, super excited about it. I have not even swatched this yet, so let's swatch it together for the first time. I am, what do I go in for? Let's go right in with the very, very dark green and see. So absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, deep, rich, dark green. Then you've got this kind of like gray toned chocolate color in here. Really beautiful. I think that's more of like a gray toned green. So, so beautiful. Look how deep and rich that is. So pretty. Let's do this really deep, like dark mustard color. I almost want to call it like a honey mustard brown. So, so beautiful. Even just those 3 colors together, just shock and awe, shock and awe. Let's do this really beautiful kind of like antique gold shimmer. Look at the reflect on that. Oh my goodness. There is a reason that people rave about Juvia's Place, and I am so happy to finally have this in my collection. The next one I want to talk about, and the last Juvia's Place palette that I have down here. I also have the Juvia's Place, the Magic Mini. No, the Masquerade Mini. And I don't know where I put it. I couldn't find it. I thought I had grabbed it, but this is BH hanging in Hawaii. But I do also have the Masquerade Mini, which is an absolutely gorgeous, a very beautiful, like bright palette. This is, what is this? This is the Saharan Blush Volume 1. Really, really beautiful. I don't use this as blush. This palette is way, way, way too dark for me, but I do use it as eyeshadow. They are so gorgeous. This orange, just like, it had me. It had me the minute I saw a picture of it. It is just the most beautiful, and they're so velvety. They're so smooth, so finely milled. That orange is just stunning. Look how pigmented it is. Like, they work beautifully as eyeshadows. They're blushes, guys, and I use that as an eyeshadow. I got this on sale. I believe I got it on sale for like $3 or $4. I just couldn't say no. And then you've also got these beautiful, I don't know if they're supposed to be highlights but they are just gorgeous on the eye. So beautifully pigmented. There's this like, kind of like rust color in here that I just like go gaga for. So, so gorgeous. I'm so happy I have this one too. Again, I love the graphics on the front. I love the color. Just really, really beautiful palette. Very, very happy to have it in my collection. Moving on to the LA Girl palettes that I purchased. I have 5 of them in total, and very, very happy that I got these. I have been wanting I actually wrote a list because there were a couple of ones that I've been trying to look for that I can't find. So if you know where to get these, or if you have these, please let me know down in the comments so I can... So I just want to know a little bit more about them. They have the Fierce and Wild Untamed palette, and then Hot Heat Vacay Everyday, and then the Break Free This Is Me palette. So 3 palettes. They're in the same packaging as these ones, and I really want them. I want them so bad. They're really, really beautiful. So if you know where I can get them, or if you have them in your possession, please let me know down in the comments. I'd really, really appreciate it. Moving on, the first one that I have to show is the LA Girl Main Stage. Really beautiful packaging. These are so heavy. They feel so well made. They feel nice and expensive for a really nice price point. I got these at Ulta. I got them on sale for around $9.50, which was totally worth it. And I got 4 of them, so I got free shipping. So, yay. My husband was not happy when he found out that I had spent $50. But, you know, yeah, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So this one I had to pick up. And you'll see why as soon as I open it. It is a beautiful... They all have these gorgeous full-size mirrors. And then look at this color story. It's blue, it's purple, it's green, it is bright, it is beautiful, and it is 100% everything that I love about makeup. It is very shimmer heavy with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmers. But that's okay. That's totally fine. The shimmer formula in these palettes is absolutely stunning. So I'm not going to gripe about it. But this green shimmer, look at that beautiful lime green shimmer. It is so, so gorgeous. Then you've got this deeper purple. I did a poopy swatch, so let me do a better one. So, so beautiful. Even those 2 colors together, I think, just scream maybe Halloween. So, so beautiful. The mattes in here are terrific. Very pigmented, almost velvety. Super, super bright. Just absolutely gorgeous. This pink shimmer, I think, is just stunning. It's this beautiful baby pink shimmer. My camera's not going to do it justice, but it's so, so beautiful. So there is palette number 1. This is the LA Girl Main Stage Desert Dream eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. I love the color story. I love everything about this palette. Next, we have the LA Girl VIP Desert Dream. This packaging got me too. It's pink. It's so girly. It's so much fun. The color story inside, I wish reflected the packaging just a bit more. Though this is a very, very beautiful color story, I do slightly wish that it was a bit more pink. But it's a very beautiful yellow pink kind of... It kind of reminds me of like gold and royalty. It's just very, very beautiful, very rich color story. So, so pretty. Again, you have a nice big sized full mirror. This yellow in here is just wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, so beautiful. You also have some very, very pretty kind of like almost neutral mauve tones. in here that are so beautiful. Again, you've got really, really nice depth in here. You get really light tones along with some really beautiful like deeper rich tones. The shimmers in here are absolutely fantastic. This is a rose gold shimmer. The shimmer formula, I want to say, is more of like a foiled formula. It's almost wet. It almost looks wet on the eye. So, so gorgeous. So there is palette number 2. Palette number 3 is the LA Girl Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. This one is absolutely beautiful. This is a mauve lover's dream right here. This is one of the palettes that came very busted. I tried to patch it back together as best as I could. This is just, for me, a perfect everyday kind of cool toned eyeshadow palette. The size of the pans is just huge. You get a lot of product in this eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. Again, there's nice depth in here. You go from really, really light to really, really dark. This one is nice and matte heavy, which makes me happy. Really beautiful shimmers. Again, with the mattes, you go light to dark, and then the shimmers, you get a nice range with the shimmers as well. A lot of really beautiful transition colors. Really, really gorgeous palette. I feel like this is one of those perfect, cool-toned, everyday palettes. You could wear this all day, every day. Go from daytime to nighttime in a heartbeat. Really, really beautiful. The next one we have is the LA Girl Pro Artistry Eyeshadow Palette. That's what this looks like. I feel like this is one of the OGs. This is one of the older ones. I feel like this one's been around for forever, but I die for this. I die for this color story. It's so, so beautiful. These pops of green and blue with these really beautiful, rich, warm tone shades are so pretty. I want to say that this is more of a neutral color story. They're not quite cool, but they're not quite warm. Really, really beautiful. I feel like this would look good on just about anybody. Unfortunately, this did come pretty banged up. I tried to patch it together the best I could, but if I drop this one time, it's just going to shatter into a million pieces, and my heart will go with it. So I'm going to be very, very careful with this one. But this blue, this bright blue shimmer is just so pretty. Just like, oh, so, so beautiful. This green here, I think, is beautiful. It's almost got like a gold shift to it. It's so, so pretty. I love this kind of like, it's not quite forest, it's not hunter, it's not quite olive. It's just really, really beautiful. I think it's a really nice, unique shade. And then you have this beautiful warm like camel brown color, which just makes my heart go pitter-patter. Really, really beautiful. I love the color story. And the looks that I feel like you can make with this are just, the possibilities are endless. Now, the last palette that I have is the Hey Hey Vacay. This color story is quite similar to the Pro Artistry, but I feel like this one leans quite a bit warmer, whereas that one was neutral. This one I feel like is a very, very warm color story. If I can figure out how to open it. Again, they all come with these nice big size mirrors, but then this is just, this reminds me of like a jungle. It reminds me of heat and lush vegetation and just beautiful, beautiful, beautifulness. I love the rich, warm gold tones of the shimmers, and then you've got these beautiful like greens, and like these shades up here are almost have like a peachy undertone, so it's like this really beautiful, like, I can't even explain it to you other than it's just absolutely gorgeous. And to be able to get these on sale for $10 a piece, I felt like was a steal. They're so, so beautiful. Again, you get a ton of product in here, guys, a ton of product with like an insane shade variety. So, so beautiful. The actual packaging is stunning. I just think they are so, so worth it. I absolutely love these palettes. Please let me know in the comments below which palette is your favorite, both from the LA Girl and from the Juvias. I would love to know. Let me know which one you guys would like to see me use first, because I'm having a hard time trying to figure that out. Trying to pick a favorite is kind of impossible for me. But yes, that is these are my newest purchases and the things that I have gotten in trouble for most recently. But if I had the chance to redo it, I would do it all over again. I just think that they are absolutely stunning. Yeah, that's it for me for today. But I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you so much for your time. Please know that you are very, very loved and very appreciated. As always, no filters, no edits, no fancy lighting. Just me sitting in front of my camera, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. And yeah, that's all for now. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.